get ready to get tuned in to Talks with D.Blaze and your girl, Miya Janae, in 5, 4, 3, 2. You're watching Talks with D.Blaze and Miya Janae.
Yeah.
How you been, D.Blaze?
I've been hanging. In there. How about yourself?
Same old.
Been hanging.
We're going to jump right into it today. We're talking about the struggles of being successful. What would you say is success?
Success is a definition of, getting all your dreams or accomplishments done or met. You got to achieve whatever goal. Some people think like even striving for that is success. Mm-hmm. In some people's eyes, so it's all about, it's subjective to whoever is viewing or judging that person or that thing. So it's kind of it's kind of gray. It's kind of gray.
I thought success was what you set for yourself. Mm-hmm. If you're setting out a goal for yourself, where you feel like your achievement to what it is that you're doing in life should fall. Mm-hmm. But somehow, as D.Blaze said, success turns into how others are viewing from the outside what they think if you're successful or if you haven't made it yet.
Yeah, because some people, they think success is having a nice car. But some people that are successful don't have a nice car.
Well, what's a nice car?
Anything new.
Oh.
Right, so
2018, you right around 2018, you're successful.
To some people, that's what I'm saying, to some people.
Some people.
Yeah, but okay, some people think success is having like a good family, right?
True.
See?
Or having that big house that they wanted.
Mm-hmm. And then some people that's not success. See? Some people think it's all about, like your bank account,
Money.
Yeah.
So money, a lot of people define success from the
Yeah.
dollar amount that they got.
Yeah, or the dollar amount you're spending.
Yeah.
It's not all that you have. Some people think it's what you spend. Yeah. If you at the club buying bottles, they think that's success. And really, you spending your last 120.
And I know people that this the opposite. It's what you're saving, what you're investing in. That's what makes you successful.
See?
And other people will look at you. If you're not spending, then you're not successful.
Boom.
It's basically perception, how others perceive your point of life and how you perceive your point of life.
Right. So it's whoever's viewing.
That's really tricky. That's tricky.
It's a lot of gray.
That starts to fall down into that judgment. That's another reason why it's really a big struggle to be successful, because people always want that basically gratification from their peers.
They want to be uplifted or praised, as you would say.
Yeah, and if you're not approving, that they're not getting that approval, then they feel like they're failing.
So you trying to say that's why it's a struggle?
It's a struggle.
I would say that success it's many areas, and I would say that if you're not successful in more than one area, then that's when the struggle will happen. Because you can be good at work and have a messed up family life, but then you got good friends, so and your friends view you as being a good friend, but then your family like man, he a fucked up dad, or he a fucked up husband, and he like dang. So to the person, he's doing good, but to his friends, they like, man, you not doing good. You see what I'm saying?
That's the struggle of being successful, because something's lacking somewhere, whether it's spending time with people, mm-hmm. you got a girlfriend, or even like you got siblings and they feel like you're not really giving your time to them because you're working on your career, you're working on trying to become successful, and it's like there's lacking somewhere. Your kids, they're not getting that attention that they're seeking.
No, they're not. They're not.
And it's like you're so stuck with trying to please, whether it's satisfaction for yourself or satisfaction for the world.
Oh, yeah. And then you got the competition, you know, of success. You know, and that's a whole nother part. And it can be, that's a big tug of war. You know,
that is huge.
Yeah, because depending on who your competition is, if you got more than 5, it's kind of like, yeah, it's a big war.
Think of these fast food restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
You got a block of McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell. They're all on the same block, and everybody's competing against each other, but somehow everybody's winning.
But it's not. So you on a bigger scale. What about the mom and pop stores? You know, the mom and pop. There's a lot of those too. You know,
yeah, and that's like if you go downtown, it's a lot of different little restaurants and boutiques, and everybody's competing.
But that's where the real struggle's at.
Yeah, it is a struggle. It is. It's hard. You see a store open one year, and the next year they're gone.
Sometimes it don't last that long.
True, it's true. And these people are taking out loans like $50,000 loans, and they're not surviving 6 months to that year. Now, that is definitely a struggle of trying to be successful.
Definitely.
What about your mood? Is becoming successful, is that supposed to be your happy ending? Are you supposed to be happy once you get to success?
It's a lot of gray. It's like it's all to that person, like, or that group, or a group, or if it's just, I don't know, a partnership. It depends on them or the individual. Yeah.
I've heard some people don't reach success because they're fearful of possibility, which is crazy to think about. Like, you're fearful of being successful, but they really get cold feet. And then all of a sudden it's like, I can't do this. This probably isn't for me because it's new. It's unknown. Nobody's ever been there. And then they got judgmental people around them. So they get right there, and then they get too scared, and they go back to that normal job. Or
because it's new waters, like because it's new territory. That's why.
It could be new waters, new territory. It could be them not really being familiar with what's going on. It could be anything, and it could be people in their ear. Those haters in their ear. Oh no, I wouldn't do that. You're taking too much of a risk.
Yeah, that's a big struggle right there. If you got a lot of people like that, that's a big struggle, because that.
But some of those people are like your closest friends.
That's
or
what
people
I was
you
saying.
Confide in.
Right, that's what I was saying. If you got some people like that around you, I don't care what nobody say. That stuff affects you. It does. Yeah. It does.
That's crazy. Being successful, you gotta have a clear vision.
Oh yeah.
Where do you want to go? What is the path you're trying to walk down? How far are you trying to go, and how long are you trying to take to get there?
Yeah, but even with that, you have to. The vision has to start somewhere. Like from the beginning, the vision has to have a beginning, you know. Then it evolves over time, and if it don't evolve, it's kind of like your vision is going to not be a vision no more if you don't evolve or improve the vision. You know, because everybody can say, "Oh, I want to start a business." Okay, cool, and you go out and start one, but if you didn't think about the little ends, the odd end things that's going to, you know, mess the business. you end up out of business.
So then does that mean that that vision is starting to turn back into a dream? They're dreaming again. They went from dreaming to starting to take steps to get that idea into the physical, and then it's like, and then all of a sudden it's like, is it going back into a dream, or is it just on standstill?
Nah, I would say everything is a dream, because everybody's, wishing in the business, like starting your own business. That's the, I wanna. The dream is always there. Yes.
Okay. Well, with that, going back into a dream, it's so easy for us in today's society to just be distracted by any and everything. Whether it's notifications going off on your phone, or you get on social media and you get wrapped up in that.
Yeah.
And it takes that attention. Our attention spans are very, very short now. Supposedly. I think I have a good attention span, but I mean, tell that to somebody who grew up with a tablet, iPad in their lap from a baby. We got people like that today, and they're just hitting their 17, 18 years of age, and that's all they know is media and what's online, being current, staying in the now. And it's almost like they don't know how to think for themselves anymore without having that in their face.
I would say it's just that. I would say that it's more to it than just that. Because you got that part. But then again, you also got the part of having your day-to-day relationship, like interaction. Because when you throughout your day, you got people you talk to.
Right.
But then again, you got that odd in person that you haven't seen in a while pop up. And you're like, fuck. And here you go talking to that person, you're trying to catch up or whatever, and you got a busy schedule that day, or it might not even be a busy day, but that's going to take you away from doing one of your tasks for the day,
So how is it that they can get that focus back?
Blocking out time, turning I don't say turn the phone off per se, but I say blocking out time to where you're away from your phone and, you focus directly on what you got to focus on. I think that's the best way. But, there's really no best way. It's all about trying to do the most, at that time or for that day. Because if there's not no meeting, it's kind of like you can do a little bit here, stop, and come back to it and do a little bit more. Yeah. You can do it that way as well. There's no right way or wrong way. It's all about just getting it done.
That's very interesting.
It is.
I will also say that goes along with having goals, planning out your day-to-day. Okay, what am I going to do today? What are we going to get accomplished today? Yeah. And having that brainstorm board to where you can check off down the list. Okay, I got this done. So you have that guide to keep that focus. And then your attention span is like you're getting that back because you're focused. It's not necessarily on attention span. It's just what is your attention span being used on? If you're using it on yourself and building yourself, you want to have your own. Because a lot of people, they want to be in their own business today. Or they want to grow within a company, and it's like you have to focus on that goal that you're trying to get to.
Right, but at the same time, it might not be right for that person. Every time somebody say they want to be an entrepreneur or start their own business, it's not for everybody. It's not. It's not, because some people are just not wired to do that. And and plus is that, and it's hard at the same time. And like climbing the corporate ladder or working with somebody else in their own business, might be a better fit than going off and doing your own thing. Because some people, you can't do it on your own. And we understand. Well, I understand. I know you understand. So if they want to go and do the corporate ladder route, which is not a bad route, just make it the best, that you can do. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody. And I believe that, everybody should try it. And, if you try it, don't work out, then shit, you tried. You know what I mean? Like, you tried.
True.
But don't give up on a good job and try to throw it all out the window because you want to have your own thing. You know what I mean? I'm talking like a good job. I'm talking like if you CEO of a company, and I'm talking like that type good job, or if you like a manager or regional manager at a bank, like, you just stick there and ride that out. Like, that's what I mean, like those type jobs. If you working at McDonald's, you might want to think about starting your own business because you got nothing to lose. That's what I mean, like things like that.
True. It also goes to saying that another reason why people do not succeed is wanting to seek praise instead of the criticism.
It's hard.
Yes, that's different from judgment, being judged.
It's hard.
It's hard, but it's almost going to say that everybody that loves you, because you have so many people that love you, you're also going to have people that hate you. But on the flip side, yes, you're going to have people that praise you. They love everything that it is that you're doing.
Yeah.
But you definitely, especially if you're wanting to go into business for yourself, you want to be able to get those honest reviews, that criticism, even if it's from your closest friends or people who just heard about your business idea, and you're just in the making of it. And you want to be like, okay, what is your honest opinion? Tell me. So then it helps you be able to fix or to, even if it's just a small tweak that can make everything so much better until you learn more.
Yeah, it's just like a hairstylist, right? And the hairstylist, you went to a hairstylist before you went to the hairstylist now. Like the one before this one, they did certain things that you thought were great, and now you at this one and they don't do those things, and you like, why not? You're like, why not you doing those things? And that's criticism, but at the same time you still helping them out to do better, so it's kind of like a criticism praise type of combination. It's not bad. But it's still criticism because you're still helping them out, but at the same time you letting them know that, this is working. Right. It's not just straight criticism.
Wow. That makes a lot of sense. Also, with struggling to be successful, a lot of people have a hard time with figuring out what it is to do, wanting to go into their own business. Yeah.
Well, everybody, it's hard. It was hard to say, like, to give a definite answer on that, because everybody keeps talking about go after your passion. And some people say go after what makes money, or they say do what you love, It's hard because some people, they got a hobby, like say like a wood maker. Like he likes to make different stuff out of the wood, like a wood crafter. I forgot, I think that's the correct term. But they like to make stuff out of wood, right? And it's like good.
A craftsman or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
And they like do stuff with wood, and they can make some awesome stuff with wood. And they do that stuff on the side, like, family, friends and family, or for themselves, and they put up inside the house. And that was fun. Like, that was fun. But then when it became a business, or they turned it into a business, then they didn't like it no more, It's kind of like eating, and you eat something so much, then all of a sudden you're like, you know what? and you don't like that stuff no more. You know, it's like eat too much ice cream. Like after you eat too much ice cream, it hurts your stomach. Yeah, lose taste for it. So that's a lot of gray. It's a lot of gray.
Well, that's almost like the saying, the world gives to the giver and takes from the taker. Mm. So if you are giving money, time, then you're a giver. You can't get anything.
Okay.
So if you are offering something to someone and then they are taking it, what you're offering, then you're in return, you're generating, whether it's an income or views or whatever it is you're trying to get, but you have to keep that mentality. Okay. You can't get something if you're not giving something or / offering something. It's not just going to come to you. Nothing is easy in this world. And even if you seen somebody say, oh, it was so easy to get to where I was, 9 times out of 10, they're lying. It's that 1% of people that may have been fortunate enough to just all of a sudden they came up in a world and it was easy. I'm not saying it's not possible, but today, in today's society, it takes a lot of hard work. You got to find that problem and you got to create a solution for it.
That's the easy way of saying it, but it's even harder than that. So
it is very hard.
Just got to dig deep.
There's a lot of people want to give up. They want to give up so quick before they might have a great idea and they start in on it, and then it's like, this isn't going where I want it to go as quickly as I wanted to get there. So they scratch the idea and start on something else. Then they scratch that idea and something else, and they keep doing it. And they look up, and 6 months later, they're still back at where they started,
or worse.
Or worse, yeah. It's almost like baseball. You got home, and if you start at home, you want to get that home run to get back. You're getting back to home, but it's like you're trying to bring something back to the home. And if you keep constantly giving up, stopping, quitting, and just going back home instead of doing that full run around the bases to home, bringing something back home, it's like, what are you doing? You're just wasting time.
I think that's pretty cool. Oh, the analogy. It's pretty cool.
That's what it makes me think of.
Yeah.
Or those people that don't start. They're waiting to start. Because, no, it needs to be perfect. I'm a perfectionist myself. D.Blaze will tell you. So it's not easy, because when you, like us, we sit down, we turn the camera on, we're talking to you, and it's not always easy to be like, okay, what are we going to talk about today with our viewers? Is it going to be interesting? Like, yes, we lay things out, of course, but at the same time, majority of it is just opinion coming from us. And sometimes it's hard for people to just sit down like us and turn the camera on. They're fearful. They want everything to just be, oh, it needs to be perfect, it needs to be perfect. You're never going to get anything 100% perfect until you do it, till you start doing it.
I don't got nothing to say about that one, because it's sink or swim. It's that simple. Yep, sink or swim. Either you gonna jump or shut up. That's it. That's it. Ain't no more talking about it. 2018.
I say one of the best things to remember is that yesterday is more important than today.
And why is that?
Because what you do, if we take today, right now, in this now, what we're doing right now is what is going to be beneficial to tomorrow. It's going to get us another step along the path we want to go. If I was to just be like, no, D.Blaze, we should just wait. We should just wait until next month, to the first of the month, to turn on the camera. Then all the time from today to the first of next month would have gone by with nothing accomplished. And it's just wasted time when you could be doing something. So you should remember that yesterday, or if you're just starting today, so you can say yesterday is more important than today.
Okay. All right. You know, I agree. I agree. And also I would say that if you got a flow and you flowing, you know, let it flow. Now don't stop the flow, because once you stop the flow, you head into depression, and depression leads to doubt, and doubt means to you stop progress. So yeah, keep the flow.
Keep the flow. You're watching Talks with D.Blaze and Miya Janae, and we definitely want to know your opinion on what do you think some struggles are for people who are trying to be successful, whether it's yourself or someone that you know. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one.
Heat in my vein like vernacular. Cook up the beat with a spatula. Y'all are not ready for action. I'm smoking these rappers and feeling spectacular. Making it killing like massacre. Watch out, I'm whipping my wrist. Right on my city, been pissed, but I show them love. I'm not the one that's at risk. My homie told me that when people rise up against you, it's a sign of your destiny real. Fake ones been hating cause they know that one day you're making it. Jealousy's all they can feel. Plugging the phone, drifting my zone. Pain in the future when thinking alone. About when I'm